has done it again. They're changing things up one more time because why not? And I'm going to be completely honest, today's live is not planned, so I'm probably going to be completely scatterbrained, but forgive me because I got an email in my inbox this morning and I knew that it was coming. I forgot. And I actually set it up for members only and showed how to do the specific things so that you do not lose access to your view only links. Um, so I'm going to talk through the email that I got this morning. I've already done this, so I can't show you how to set it yourself, but I did do this for members only. And I did put that link in the description. If for some reason you want to see it, even the lowest tier membership has access to it. But let's go to the presentation because in your email, you should have received an email from Canva. And let me know if you can hear me okay. I see that some of you are watching. Let me know in the chat if I'm coming through loud and clear because I did not test it. Like I said, this was last minute decision to go live. But in your email, you should have received something that had this title: Action Required, Changes to Design. Hold up, let me try to read actually. Action Required, Changes to Design share links. That's what the title is. So if you've not gotten it yet, or rather you haven't opened it yet, go do it because you need to do this before July 31st. I would go ahead and do it sooner rather than later. And this is what the email said. And I'm just going to read it because it's not right in front of me. It's over here. We're making some security enhancements that will change the way some of your existing designs are shared. While these improvements bring additional features and enhance security, some of your designs will become private after July 31st, 2024, unless you choose to keep them accessible. Now, the question that I have is that my time zone or is it July 31st Australian time zone? Originally, it said the 21st or the 24th, and I think they extended it to the 31st. But to ensure that view-only template and website links of your affected designs remain accessible, select them here. And then there's a little button, Review Affected Designs. Click that, and it's going to take you to a place in your Canva account where you can review your selected design. You may not have any, but I had, I don't know, 8 or 10 or something like that, and I updated them. And the reason why I did that is because some of those view only links were in descriptions of YouTube videos. And I didn't know which YouTube videos they were, so I didn't want to update that. So I updated it in the back end of Canva. And hopefully all of those view only links that I've sent out will be accessible. So you definitely need to do this. And I would say do it this week, but definitely do it before the 31st. And to be on the safe side, even do it before the 30th, just in case the 31st is Australian dates and not American dates. And Kathleen wants to know, is this available later for replay? It absolutely is. Okay. Let me go to the next thing. So what is changing? They are introducing several improvements to how designs are shared, which include renaming and enhancing share links. Your familiar view-only share links will now be known as public view links. These new share links will also have a badge showing you the status of your design link, making it clear who you're sharing your designs with. For the websites, they're introducing a new menu for websites. They've added custom domains, password protection option, and new scrolling functionality. I've not talked a lot about websites on Canva because that's not something, whoa, hold on a second. That's not something that I've personally gotten a lot of value out of, but maybe with these updates, there will be. Have a great day, Kathleen. So let's see what else it says. When will the change take place? We plan to make this change on July 31st, 2024. Again, don't know if that's Australian July 31st or if it's like they sent it to me. I'm in the US, so that would be US time. Little iffy. What happens if you don't do anything? The share links of your affected designs will become private after July 31st, 2024. Did I say 31st? I don't know if I said 31st or something else. But anyway, you will still be able to access all of your designs and you can create new share links if you want to share your designs in the future. So that's the crux of it. Now, where can you share view only links and what is it useful for? I actually shared one the other day wanting to know if this thing that I was doing was a good plan. So let me pull up my screen and I'll show you how I did that. And you're sort of going to get a sneak peek about sort of something that I've got in the works here. Let me know, are you using view only share links? And if not, why not? Here we go. Let's change this to be that. So one of the things that I want to do, and I've really not flushed out the whole idea, is Canva recently acquired Affinity. And I was thinking that it might be a fun little project for me to try out Affinity, especially as a Canva user, and sort of see how easy it is for me to use. But because I struggle doing new things, what I thought that I would do is actually, let my brain come back. I thought that I would take a 30-day plan and work for 5 or 10 minutes each day to try to learn Affinity. So I created the Affinity photo project goals. And what are my primary goals? What's a project expectation, considerations, etc. Right? Like I've got a bunch of data here for that project that I'm going to be doing. I think I'm going to start it on August 1st and run it through August. And then I'm going to either on the membership side post a video or on the public side. I'm not sure since this isn't Canva specifically. I just have not decided yet, but I am going to be like video diarying this. But I wanted to share it with someone that I know uses Affinity to see if it sounded like correct. So instead of sharing with him some of it, I was able to share with him a view only link. So you click share and there's something there that says public view link. And when you click that, it will give you the link and you can copy that link. And this is what someone would see. Someone would see this, the whole view only document of what I had done. So essentially, if I had created that link before and I didn't make updates, then someone wouldn't be able to see that link. So that's why this change is such a big deal, because you just don't want to, you don't want your audience to lose access to your view only links. So make sure that you make the updates that you need. And let me move me here. Here we go. So just make sure that you go to your email and you click Review Affected Design so that you can make changes. Now, if you're someone that needs a specific tutorial on how to do this, and you're a visual learner and you need that, I do have a link in the description because I filmed this the day I noticed it as a members only video. And so they've got access. I think the lowest tier price is $2.99 US dollars for a month. So you could sign up for the month and then have access to that tutorial. It's completely up to you. But I can't show you how to do it anymore because I've corrected those. All right. Let's dive into Canva because let's remove this. Let's add this. And if I get in the way, just let me know. The other thing is I was playing around in Canva and I noticed that there were some new old features, like some of the things had returned. So remember back, I don't know when it was, let's see, in April, we lost access to the old video editor. Big, 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 big stink. Like nobody liked that, including me. I still don't like that, but that's okay. And we had to say goodbye to several things. We had to say goodbye to bad TV effect. We had to say goodbye to color mix. We had to say goodbye to trippy. We had to say goodbye to liquefy. Let's see. We had to say goodbye to screen. We even said goodbye to slice. Okay. And there were some more others. But I noticed the other day when I was playing around that, let me just grab this one, that some of the old photo editor features are back. Let's just change the banner. Photo editing new things. Okay. So we're going to click the picture and click edit, and the edit panel is opening up here. And down here under apps, if you click the arrow, you can see some things, including Pixelfy. Wait, I think that was one of the ones that I didn't. Pixelate is what it used to be. Okay. Color mix is back. Trippy is back. Slice is back. Screen is back. And bad TV is back. And liquefy is back. I wasn't going to hold it back and not tell you, but yeah, color mix, it looks, let's see. I think it looks about the same. Let's click none. In fact, instead of going through apps through the edit image, I'm going to go through the apps on the apps, and let's just look up each one. Bad TV. So let's just use this image, and I'm going to go to apps under and search bad TV. Here it is. Oh, there's more options, I believe, with this new version. Thick distort, fine distort, position, scan lines, scan width, static. Now, these are all edit image apps. We're going to cancel that. So that was bad TV. Let's look at the other one, color mix. We'll just use the same image. It's easier when I use the same one. This is color mix. There it is. We've got rainbow with a bunch of different options. Arctic, amethyst, marmalade, and parakeet. I really like to use these for objects, or if I'm wanting to update the background of something. So let's say I wanted to use this rainbow one. Well, what I would do is, let's cancel this. I would duplicate this and remove the background. And then I would add the rainbow there. If it actually will change. Oh, I got to click save. Oh, this is over some of the features. Oh, I'm over some of the features. Why didn't you tell me? Here. And so then we click save. And we can put it right on top. So then it changes the background a little bit. So that's why I loved Color Mix. And I think that I'm going to be using Color Mix a lot more. Let's look up Trippy. Trippy is one that a lot of people said that they missed. So let's go to apps. And these are also available in the edit image panel. But I find them easier to get to in the apps and work with in the apps. So let's see Trippy. Here we go. We're going to go ahead and open this one. And we've got radiate. These are really hard on the eyes. I do know that a lot of people loved looking at these. I think Opal was different. I liked Trace for using it for, I can't remember exactly. Like you can make it look like it's a drawing or something. Ooh, I think the jitter is new. But people missed it. It's back. Now let's look at Liquify. What if I grab shoes or something like that instead? If you are just joining us, I talked earlier about the view only links and how that's a big change in Canva. And everyone got an email this morning that looked like this. This was the title. If you got that, go check it out and make sure you click review affected design and do this before July 31st. Otherwise, you won't be able to fix this. All right, so we're going to look at Liquify. And I wanted to get a different image for these. What about just shoes? Oh, in this particular case, for the view only links, I think that it is absolutely a good thing because what they talked about is that it's including security enhancements. So this is absolutely good. It's just, I don't know enough people know that it's happening and why it's important to have view only links. And so I wanted to come live so that people would understand that this is happening. But yes, I agree. I think that this change, because they're making some security improvements, is definitely going to benefit the creator on Canva as well as the person that's opening up the view only link. Let's get back to inside of Canva. I'm just going to make it over here so that I'm not covering it. And then we'll go back to, you didn't get an email from them. I don't know if they're doing it in shifts, Christina. It came to me this morning at like 4:30. Like that was the time frame that mine came in. Check your spam folder to see. I filmed it for YouTube members a little while ago. Let me see when I did that. Give me just 1 minute here while I'm trying to find that. Where? Oh, it was a video, not a live. Back on June 29th. So I did that as a members only video simply because I did it last minute. I don't even know if I showed my face in that. So it was just something I didn't want on the public thing. And because I only filmed it the one time, I don't want to put it public. But I put a link in the description box below. So for like, I think it's like $2.99 US, you could join the membership for the month, get access to the video to show you how to change it if you do have view only links that need to be changed to the new secure links. But also you can contact Canva and ask them about this. I know that there's a link in the description about giving feedback. You can also use that same link to contact them to ask about the changes in the view only link if for some reason it didn't come through in your email. Okay, here we go. So I wanted to look at Liquify. Liquify was one of the edit image features that went away back in April. It is now back. I just scoured my emails. I haven't gotten anything yet. And it could be, have you created any view only links? I wonder if they're only sending it to people that have created view only links. I'm not sure. Okay, Liquify. Let's check out Liquify. We've got melt, wobble, smear, smudge, and flow. This was one that I really didn't use a lot, but it gives melt amount, melt scale, wobble amount. I think that they've made some updates to this for the better. Like if someone was going to use this. Huh. That would make a really good, interesting like background for a community tab. And Risa says, I've never created links that would be affected, so I didn't get an email. You're right. Yeah, that would be my only guess, is that if you've never done that, then you wouldn't get the email. I share view only links quite a bit because of what I do. And as creators, it's really good to share view only links. And I'll show you why in just a second. I showed it a little earlier, but I don't think you were on yet, but I'm going to show you an example of why it's important to know how to share view only links and how I used it as a creator and how you might want to use it as a creator. So that was liquefy. Let's look at screen. Screen is back. Let's just grab this shoe right here. We're going to click. No, we're not going to click edit. Even though it is under apps over here, I find that using this version of it, let's just click slice so you can see. I find that using this version of it just clutters the screen up. And since I can use it in apps instead, that's where I'm using it. So screen. And this screen is one that a lot of people sent me messages going, where can I get my halftone? I miss my halftone. I want my halftone back. Well, guess what? Halftone's back. We've got halftone for images. Here's semitone. Here's lino. Here's corduroy. And then you can customize different things to how you want. I think this would be another fun one to use Magic Grab on to get the shoe to come up and do the shoe, but leave the background the same. I think it would be fun to do that. Let's see. And we've got slice. What should I look up? Let's see. What about some sort of beauty product? Let's just grab this. We'll go back to apps and look up slice. This might be a good like reveal product or something like that. That's probably why I'm definitely going to look into it, because I'm starting a new aspect when a customer would have to approve the design and will need those links. That's an excellent reason why that's absolutely an excellent reason. And then they don't have access to your Canva template or have access to be able to edit your Canva stuff. They just can see it. What is this torn? I think this one would be a fun like reveal type thing where you've got a product and you don't want them to be able to quite make out what it is. Now, Pixelate is still gone. The one that's called Pixelate, but there is Pixelfy and Pixelize it. Pixelate. Let me just make sure. Yeah, Pixelate is still gone, but there's also Pixel Art Studio. Let's click. That's 3 alternatives. What is everyone working on for their YouTube channel lately? Oh, no, that is not the same thing. It's cool, but it's not the same thing. So we're going to just delete that. Actually, let's undo it so I can have this in case I decide to use this product or this slide as a YouTube video. Letter mosaic. Let's see if letter mosaic is back. I don't think it is. It is not. I don't think any of these are back. These at the end. There's one called Paintify, but it does not do the same thing. I don't think Vision Simulator is back either. It's not. And then finally, Prisma. I miss Prisma, but it's not there. So, that's essentially some of the new things that have come back since April that everyone was very upset about. And some of them I was exceptionally upset about. So maybe because those other ones have come back, maybe some of these last few, the 4, let's see, there's 5 of them that have not come back yet. Maybe they're in the pipeline to come back as well. But let me show you why I use the view only link. And then I'm going to talk about just real quickly some fun creator products that I've purchased that are very expensive that are going to help me a lot. If that's something that sounds like it's interesting to you, let me know. But it basically involves an easier way for me to film myself when I'm filming like talking head videos on my phone for Instagram or YouTube Shorts or something like that. But let's get back to Canva. And I'm going to show you why I used view only screen. So this is a document I made. I'm going to be doing a project. I'm going to be challenging myself to take 30 days and learn Affinity Photo. The struggle is I struggle learning new things, and I also don't have a lot of time to do it. So I want to see that if I can spend 5 minutes a day learning Affinity Photo, whether it will be basically, I'm trying to I will share in just a second. I'm trying to prove that you can learn a lot in a little bit of time. That's sort of the challenge, but I don't do well learning a lot in a little bit of time. So that's also a challenge. But I don't know Affinity at all because I've never even downloaded it or bought the software. So I sent Canva verified expert Darren Meredith this view only link. And this is the actual like product that or not the product. This is the actual document that I created. But I wanted him to go, yeah, that sounds like you're on the right track. Basically, I asked Gemini to create me a 30-day plan to learn Affinity and what would be good for a beginner. And after it did that, I tweaked it to fit my primary goals and expectations and everything. So I click share, and public view link live is how you share a view only link. Let's just copy this again. And this is the version that Darren saw. And wherever my page breaks were, there's a line. And so that's sort of my goal. Oh, okay. I went backwards. I thought I was going to show you my whole desktop. So let's see. Let me look at my banners. Let me pull this off. This is what we're going to talk about next. Back in May, I decided that I really wanted to start learning how to post vertical video and do more talking head videos on my Instagram page. I had not been really consistent with it, but the problem I was having is where to put my phone, because if I put it on the desk in front of me, it would fall over. So I got to where I was putting it, setting it against my microphone, which is a Blue Yeti. I was setting it against my microphone, but sometimes I needed to actually use the microphone. And so that was a problem. So we bought a couple things that did not work. I'm not going to show those because they were a me problem, not a product problem. And they were also things that my husband finagled to get to work together. So instead of it being one product that was easy, and that solved the problem. It was like 3 products that basically had to be broken apart and put back together. And so that's not easy. So I purchased this, which is it's a little tripod that you can hold like this. You can put a regular camera on it if it's got the screw like that. But it came with the phone charger that looked like this. Well, the phone holder. The problem I have with these is that I don't have the strength to put my phone in there. Like, that's a big problem. So what I did was I went on a hunt. Where's one that's not spring loaded that I can use on the tripod? So I bought this. And this one is one that it's a screw on. So I can put my phone in. Let's see if I can do this backwards. And screw it on. And it stays. And the amazing part is that it's flat right here so that it sits right on my desk, and it's almost in the perfect position to film me sitting at my desk with my screen behind me. And it will also screw on to the tripod. But I love this. This had a little flaw though. The flaw that this one had was that it does not tilt at all. So that led me on. I asked one of my creative friends, what do you use? And she pointed me to this, which looks funny, but I'm holding it upside down. It looks funny, but it's a little stand. Let me unscrew the phone here. Your phone can go on, and you can even slide it up and everything too. So I liked it because I can just slide it in my purse. If I'm going somewhere and I think that there's a chance I'm going to film something, I can just set it on something that's flat and then like go about my day. And then, of course, Amazon suggested that I might like this instead, which is an updated version. Now, I'm going to do a video on it, on comparing all these products. But I prefer this one to this one. But yeah, so that's sort of been my, like, the last couple weeks, what I've been doing, trying to find creator products. And I'm probably going to film that video at some point. But no, I filmed let me go back and show you. Wait, where is it? I thought that I had done. I bet it's here. It is. So this morning I filmed the video, but it's vertical. And because it's vertical, I don't know how well that will look. So what I might do, let me see. And the audio is going to be different because I filmed it on my phone. But what I might do is mute the audio. Let's click. It's been a while since I've done anything on video here. We're going to mute this back one, set it as a background, and maybe just give it some transparency and do something like that so that it fills up the whole screen. Maybe change the background color so that it's darker. I don't know. Yep. So I'll probably do something like that, maybe put an outline around it just so that it's a video that is 16 by 9. Or I might not even have me in the background. It's just something I've got to decide on. But yep, so I like these. I'm definitely going to be using this a lot in the upcoming videos like that I filmed for Instagram. All right, let's see. I've got a few more minutes. Do you have any questions about Canva, about the view-only links, about the new things, about anything about Canva at all? Let me know in the comments while I take a sip of some hibiscus tea. And I want to take a look at something else real quick. Let's see. All right. I was looking in the control. I can see how many viewers are watching. I can see that there are 4 likes. So if you were liking the live stream today, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. And again, last call for questions. Do you have a question about Canva? How can I help you make things easier? Do you have the new glow up yet? Because I've had it since May 23rd and they have made some changes based on my recommendations. And I've heard one of my big complaints they're actively working on right now. All right, I'm going to head out of here. I'm going to put a video on the screen at some point in the future. Oh, I typed it, but it disappeared. Retyping question. I'll wait. I'm not going to leave you hanging. I wonder if you entered a keyword that got held for review, but normally I see those. Let me see if it's in. It's not even in the it's not in my back end like held for review either. If for some reason it won't let you type it in or it won't come up, then try it as a comment on the live right as it ends, and I will see if I can get back to you with the answer. But I'm going to give it another minute and maybe let's see, do I have a video or something that we could watch real quick? It's probably going to turn really, really loud or really soft. I don't know. Let's see here. Let me. Actually, I don't have any like new. I don't have any new videos. So I can't show anything because everything else is with old Canva. All right. Well, keep trying to type it okay, cost. Cost for Canva or cost for YouTube membership? Oh, cost of these. What were the cost of these? Okay, I'll give me a second and I will tell you. Oh, Affinity. You want to know the cost of Affinity. Um, you know what? I think that Affinity has and yes, I think Affinity might be on my blocked held for review list just because there was an issue with it a while back. Yep. Okay, I got you. All right, with Affinity. I believe that right now until August 15th, don't quote me on the date. I believe that they are doing a half price cost, and it is you get three different programs: Affinity Photo, Affinity Designer, and Affinity Publisher for I think it's something in the 80 to $90 range one time fee. It's like half off. So whatever. And then for the other one, for but they've got another option that you can try it 6 months free. And I think that's going to end on August 15th too. Let me see. This is not an affiliate link. I'm just going to type in. Oh, that's not it either. I'm just, hopefully this will go through and you'll be able to click it so that you can see. Actually, let me show you. It's everything's 50% off until August 15th. Not ready to buy, get a 6-month free trial. I do not know. And my Canva manager could not tell me whether if you get the 6-month free trial, whether it would be 50% off. I'm kind of doubting it because it would be way past August 15th. Um, but yeah, it's a one-time fee because it's software that you put on either your Mac, your Windows, or your iPad. It's not a subscription based thing. And I think that what I'm going to be playing around with is Affinity Photo. I think each one has their own price tag too. But yeah, I'll be doing it on desktop. And I'm going to be getting all three. But yes, I think because they're different entities under the same umbrella, that's why it's not included in the price of Canva Pro. And I watched a couple videos on it last night because when I do this whole like 30-day challenge to try to learn a skill every 5 minutes for 30 days straight, I wanted to have somewhat sort of an idea of what I was getting myself into. And I'm very overwhelmed, but that's okay. Um, so I watched a video and a UI overview video on Affinity's YouTube channel about, let me see if I can remember the names of them: designer, photo, and publisher, so that I would kind of get an idea. And I think photo would be the best place for me to start since photo editing, Canva's photo editing. So that makes sense. You're absolutely welcome. But yeah, it's a one-time fee. I think that the way they do it is it's a version. So right now, I think version 2.5 is out. And I think, you can't quote me on this, I think that you get three free updates as long as, but not the next one. So when they launch photo 3 or whatever 3, then that's a different version altogether. But some people are still using like the first version of it. And so that's kind of the good thing too, is that it's software on your computer. So if you like what it does, then you don't need to get the updates. That's not going to happen automatically, I don't think. Whereas Canva is web-based. And so we get whatever updates they give us. So the glow up that's happening to everybody is going to happen to everybody by the end of August, whether we want it or not. But the Affinity software, if you are good with the version 2, then you keep version 2. You don't have to buy an upgraded version of version 3 when it comes out. All right. Have a great day, everybody. I'm going to put a video up here when the video when the law finishes processing for you to watch later. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for joining me today. Bye.